So good evening. Well, it's that time again. We have a chat, shall we? Well, I mean, what's been going on? Sir Keir Starmer, he's declared Labour is back. After the party clung onto the Batley and Spen seat, a seat that they've held for 24 years. Now the press are spinning it as Tory loss, but that doesn't really make any sense to me. I mean, if you've held on to a seat for that long, like the Labour Party has, and then you manage to keep hold of it by the skin of your teeth, just over 300 votes, I would say that you actually almost lost. I mean, such a slim majority, even after Matt Hancock and the saga, which certainly didn't help the Tories, and you're really scraping the barrel when McCavity the mystery cat, George Galloway, can take votes off you. I mean, this is one of his banners that someone made an amendment to. Take a look at it. If you look closely, you can see the whiskers. Oh, dear, yes, a stark reminder of an extremely cringe-worthy moment on Celebrity Big Brother. That moment etched in my brain. Once you've seen it, you simply can't unsee it and forget about it. I mean, I'm going to spare you the clip. No, I won't. I mean, how can you take him seriously after that? Basically, the leaders, leave it on, go on, of each of the main parties put voters off, frankly. Boris allowed Matt Hancock to resign rather than sacking him. Sir Keir Starmer appears to have had a charisma bypass. I mean, even when he tried to be remotely interesting and go into a pub, they wouldn't have him there either. I mean, he brings the mood down.
That man is not allowed in my pub. Get out of my pub. Go on. Get out of my pub. Sorry, can you keep out the way? Thank you.
Ah, dear. I mean, the less said about George Galloway, the better. I asked my mum what she thought about Keir Starmer. That Keir Starmer. He's so boring. So very boring. I mean, I'm Conservative through and through. So the seat was narrowly won by Kim Ledbetter. She appears to be the most sensible and down-to-earth candidate out of all of them. Good luck to her, I say. I mean, hopefully she'll carry on the good work that her sister Jo Cox, who held the seat, did. So a date for the diary, July the 19th. Obviously, because it's my birthday. It's the big one. 21. Please. Or what they're calling Freedom Day. I mean, they're, of course, getting us ready for the obvious, which is that it'll be Freedom Day, but not as we know it.
I know how impatient people are to get back to total normality, as indeed am I, and we will be setting out, I'll be setting out in the course of the next few days what step 4 will look like exactly. But I think I've said it before, we'll be wanting to go back to a world that is as close to the status quo anti-COVID as possible.
All right, so masks or no masks, that's what I want to know. I mean, I'm just hoping that they keep the masks, I mean, for two reasons. One, so I can continue to swear at people under my breath. It's so satisfying. I mean, they can't see my lips moving. They're none the wiser. I love it. And two, because I was hoping for a second income, perhaps, to become a COVID marshal. Although, failing that, it seems, to be honest, and this is true, MI5 are looking for people. No word of a lie. I mean, I quite fancy myself as a spy. Apparently, all you have to do is drop off a CV, but the address is top secret. I mean, by the looks of things, now, I've got to ask you, who was your favourite James Bond? I mean, because I would absolutely love to be a spy. Mine had to be Roger Moore, right? He was so suave, so smooth, he got all the women. What was your favourite one? Favourite James Bond character? Dr. Scaramanga. Do you remember him in Dr. No? I certainly wouldn't say no, mind you, to Daniel Craig.